You're not stuck. You're avoiding something. And the uncomfortable part is, you probably already know what it is, even if you haven't fully admitted it to yourself yet. Most people believe they're not moving forward because they lack time, skill, or opportunity. But if that were true, staying busy would solve it. It doesn't. Because the real issue is much more subtle. You're doing things that look productive, feel productive, and even get recognized as productive, but they don't actually move you forward. You're active, but not effective. You're moving, but not progressing. And that distinction is where most people lose years without realizing it. You answer emails, attend meetings, organize your work, refine details, and optimize small tasks. It feels like progress because it fills your time and gives you a sense of control. But control is not progress. These are low-risk actions. They don't expose you to failure, rejection, or real consequences, so your brain prefers them. It quietly pushes you toward tasks that feel meaningful but don't challenge you. Over time, this creates a dangerous pattern where you become highly efficient at things that don't actually matter. You're not lazy. You're just avoiding the one action that carries real weight. The thing that actually moves your life forward is usually uncomfortable, visible, and uncertain. It's the decision you keep delaying, the conversation you don't want to have, the risk you keep preparing for but never take. Because once you take it, you lose control over the outcome. And that's what your brain is trying to protect you from. Not failure, but exposure. It prefers predictable effort over unpredictable results. So it guides you toward activity instead of impact. And the more you follow that path, the more your life fills with motion without direction. Consider a manager who spends weeks refining reports, aligning teams, and improving internal processes. Everything looks organized. Everything looks professional. But there's one decision they keep postponing. A difficult conversation with a team member. A strategic change that might disrupt people. It's uncomfortable, so it gets delayed. Instead, they stay busy with safer work. From the outside, it looks like leadership, but the team feels the difference. Progress slows, energy drops, momentum disappears. Not because of lack of effort, but because the one decision that mattered never happened. Now consider an entrepreneur who spends months building and refining a product. The design improves, the system becomes more polished, and everything looks ready. But they never launch, they never sell, they never test their idea in the real world. Because that moment, when people respond honestly, is uncomfortable. It carries rejection and uncertainty. So they stay in preparation mode. It feels productive, it feels responsible, but nothing grows. Because growth doesn't happen in preparation. It happens in exposure, when reality pushes back and forces adaptation. In both cases, the pattern is the same. Low-risk activity replaces high-impact action. And over time, it becomes invisible. You don't feel stuck because you're always doing something. Your schedule is full. Your effort is real. But your direction is missing. You're circling instead of advancing. And because there's constant movement, you never question it deeply enough. This is why people stay in the same place for years while feeling busy every day. The illusion of progress is one of the hardest things to break. The thing you're avoiding is rarely random. It's usually very specific. A decision you already know you need to make. A conversation you already know you need to have. A step you already know you need to take. And the longer you delay it, the more you compensate with activity. More planning, more optimization, more preparation, until your entire workflow becomes structured around avoiding that one action. And at that point, it stops feeling like avoidance. It feels like discipline. It feels like responsibility. But it isn't. Progress is not about doing more. It's about doing what actually changes your situation. And that almost always involves discomfort. The action that feels the most difficult is usually the one that matters most. Because it forces reality to respond, it creates feedback, it creates movement. And that's what most people avoid. Not work, but exposure. So instead of asking what you should do next, ask something different. Ask what you are avoiding right now. That question is uncomfortable, but it points directly to the truth. Once you identify what you're avoiding, everything becomes clearer. You don't need more ideas, more tools, or more preparation. You need to confront that one action, because that's the pivot point. That's where movement begins. Not in effort, not in activity, but in confrontation. You're not stuck. You're just avoiding something. And once you stop avoiding it, everything starts to change. Subscribe to 300 Seconds University for high-density insights in under 5 minutes.